So this is going to be regarding CVS Caremark Specialty Pharmacy, working as a pharmacy technician in the call center for Fairfield, New Jersey. We're going to go over the application, we're going to go over the interview, and we're going to go over the onboarding process, which is kind of fun. So let's go. Now the application process, what can I say? It's pretty simple. You're going to go online, you're going to fill out the application, you're going to submit your resume, and you're going to wait for a callback. The callback does take some time. For me, it took some time. It took about 2 months before I got a callback and got an actual job offer. So that's the application process. Now let's move on to the interview. Now the interview. For the interview, they're going to ask you generic questions. Pretty much, these are questions that they've asked me in the past regarding other jobs, but being that this is a high stress environment, they kind of focus more on the stress aspect of it. They're going to ask you questions like, are you good with stress? How do you handle stress? They're going to ask you a question that I've had in the past in past interviews. They're going to ask you, tell me a situation where a customer was super angry, super pissed off, super annoyed. They're not going to say pissed off, but they're going to say a customer who was upset. And what did you do to calm the customer down? So you might just want to have that situation ready in your arsenal so that when they ask you that question, it comes across more fluidly and you're well prepared. But they're going to ask you a lot of questions regarding that, regarding stress. How do you handle stress? If you have a customer on the phone who's yelling at you and cursing you out, what would you say to calm them down? Do you maintain your composure? They can ask you a lot of questions like that. Hopefully you do pass the interview. You get offered a job. They're going to tell you the pay. They're going to tell you the hours. And they're going to say, hey, do you accept? Yes or no. If you accept the job, now comes the fun part, which is the training. Now by training, in case you didn't get the video, I'm being a little bit jokey about it because the training is extremely hard. The training consists of 2 weeks. Luckily, it's in-house. It's in the location. They're not going to say, go to New York somewhere and do the training. No, at least it's there. So that was a big plus for me. Now, the difficult thing is that they use an old school system. They don't use like nowadays where even might be touch screens or point and click. They use old school Microsoft DOS commands. So to get to one page, to get to the order form, you might need to push Control Alt F2. To go back to the customer information, Control Alt, F9 or Control Alt Delete to get back to the home page. So it's a lot of commands, FRSW, and you got to enter a lot of codes. So definitely be prepared for that. In the first week, you definitely want to buckle down, study hard, because after the first week, it's very cutthroat. Either you make it or you don't make it. So after the first week, you're going to notice that half the class is gone. They were let go. You know what I mean? Make good communications with the moderator, the teacher. There's going to be a teacher or two. So just be friendly. The good morning. Say, hey, how you doing? Ask questions. Be proactive. Don't be a brown nose. Don't be a brown noser to just keep it there. But keep it real, keep it friendly, keep it pushing. After the 2 weeks, they do give you a test. They're gonna say, get to this page, get to that page, change this customer's information, place this order. After all that, then they're gonna decide what department to put you in, because it's broken down. It's all an open floor plan, but each department is divided. You got the RA, you got the cancer, you got the oncology, you got the AIDS, you got the allergy section. So whatever department they decide to put you in, they'll partner you up with a buddy. In the beginning, they'll link up, the phone set will split and you can listen and the other person will listen. They're gonna do that for a week or two, but it is very cutthroat. I started off with a class of 12. So there's the first 2 weeks, the very beginning of the first 2 weeks of training, I started with 12 people. In the first week, half of them were gone. So that left only 6. From those 6 who passed the test and were on the floor, sharing, half of them were gone. Because some people might give you attitude. The partner that you have might be not really helpful. A girl broke down the very first day she just broke down crying and just quit because like the partner that she was with was this girl called So Angel, and she was like mean. She was like so, I don't know what happened to her in her life, but she was just mean. And she was like, the girl would ask questions or something, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever, whatever, whatever." So she broke down the first day and left. I got partnered up with this guy named Pure Allah. Shout out to Pure. This dude really helped me out. This dude showed me, the system, the code, the pages. Like, he was an extreme help. You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest people I've had the pleasure to come across with. So shout out to Pure. I'll never forget that. Thank you so much. And then you're just there. So you made it this far to the video. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all the videos that I'm doing. These are going to be 100% real videos regarding finance, life experiences, work experiences, interview processes, like all 100% real, not things that are based off things that I've read or things that I've heard. These are my own personal life experiences. So hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you benefit from it. Hit the like button, and let's keep it pushing.